Okay, y'all, we got our soup going over here on the stove. Looking pretty. Doesn't look good. And I promised y'all cornbread, so I'm going to make cornbread with y'all today. A lot of times I'll run out of time and not get to do that with y'all, but I promise today we're doing it. I'm going to get y'all down here so y'all can see it. Let's see, I got to get everybody down here, which means 2 cameras. There we go. I think, let me zoom in my YouTubers. Okay, alright guys. And I'm also going to put all the ingredients to my recipe for cornbread, which is just a standard cornbread recipe. I'm also going to put that on the screen so you can pause me and you can write it down or take a picture, okay? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my fire on under this black cast iron skillet. And make sure you've got a skillet that's seasoned really well, okay? Because I like to flip mine out of the cast iron skillet. If it's not seasoned well, or you don't clean it really good, it might just, your cornbread might stick. And even though we clean it really good, and we don't want our cornbread to stick, I still put some of this non-stick cooking spray. You'd think I've got stock in this stuff, I know it. But, it's just good, it works good. Okay guys, I've got my fire heating this up. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get me some shortening, and I'm going to put about 1/4 cup. Y'all see that? A big scoop. Y'all see I don't measure it precisely on this one, but put you a big scoop in here and let it start melting, and let me chop it up so we can get this melted really quickly for it. And y'all know I love bacon grease, and John loves it in there, really. Not me, but John. And so I'm going to put a good heaping teaspoon, or even a heaping tablespoon, whatever you want to call that, in there. And y'all see mine's even got the bacon bits, you know, the little brown bits that get on the bottom of the pan. So that makes your cornbread really, really, really good. I know it's bacon grease. Okay, guys. First thing I want to do is get this melted really, really quick, because I pour a little bit of it out of there to go into my cornbread. Alright, next I'm going to take, the reason why I'm going to pour some of this up real quick is because I want to put some of it over in my cornbread, and I don't want it to be just scalding hot when I put it in there. I don't want it to cook my eggs or something. Y'all know what I mean? So I pour a good bit of it up like that, but I'm also going to leave a lot of it around in my pan. Do y'all see that? Just enough to keep my pan good and coated, and I know y'all can see those little bacon bits down there, and I'm going to put it back on the fire. That's what I'm up to, is I put that back on the fire and I let it get good and hot. So when I pour my cornbread in there, it will already start toasting up. I'm going to move y'all on down here to my mixing bowl. Make sure everybody can see. Y'all just stay with me, bear with me. Okay guys, we're going to start with 2 cups of cornmeal, and I use not self-rising, just all-purpose cornmeal, okay? 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I've got baking soda, and I use 1 teaspoon of baking soda, okay? 1 teaspoon. I use 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2, and then baking powder, and I use Clabber Girl baking powder. Unless I can't find it, I'll get the off-brand. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that. And I love this can. You see that can's got that flat part, so all you got to do is just scrape, and you've got you a even Steven tablespoon of baking powder, and it's 2 of those. Okay. Now, I'll just whisk or stir this around just so all my baking soda and salt and baking powder gets in there. Incorporated evenly, I guess, so you won't have it clumped. When you put your wet ingredients in there, it might start clumping it. Clumping it! I heard Brenda Gant, she said knotting it up in something else. I don't think it was cornbread, and I love that. I thought that was cute. Thought it was cute. Okay, next I'm going to put some milk in here. And first thing thing goes is buttermilk, 2 cups, and this is a 2-cup measuring cup. So pour us up 2 cups of buttermilk. I just love buttermilk in this cornbread. Gives it a nice little wang. Tang wang. Okay, there we go. Got our 2 cups of buttermilk. And now we need 1 cup. Ooh, my pan is screaming hot. When I'm in here by myself, I've already got this mixed up and stirred up. I guess because I'm not having to explain it to anybody. Then I'm doing 1 cup of regular milk, and ours is 2%, but you can do whole milk, would be wonderful and great, but I try to cut back here and there where I can. I know it's hard for a southern cook to even cut back on stuff, so you do where you can. And I got 2 eggs. I got 2 fresh eggs from my girls going in. Going in. And I'm going to whisk this, making sure everybody can still see. My bigger glass bowl is down in my canning kitchen, so I'm on the struggle bus here. That's okay. We're going to make it work. I just like to get all my lumps out of my cornbread. All my lumps out of my cornbread. There we go. Okay, y'all can see that. I'm gonna get my YouTuber's up there. Okay, y'all know that pan was getting hot. Oh, I got to put this oil back in here and bacon grease that I had heated up, and I'm gonna stir as I put it in, guys, so it won't try to cook my eggs or anything crazy in there. I tell you what, my bowl's just about too small, isn't it? Okay, now I'll turn this fire back on. Okay, let's see if we can get that. Oh, yeah. Now hear it start to fry down in there? Yeah. Yes, yes, that's what we want. That makes the outside, that crust, get a nice toast on it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, y'all, let me wash my hands, and we're going to slide this in the oven. Let's see if I can raise y'all up to my oven. Okay, you can see. And you can see my ovens. Okay, all right, I got y'all there. All right, guys, I've got my oven on 450 degrees, okay? It's going to go in there about 20 minutes. And I will come back and we'll check it and see how pretty it is. Let me set this for 20 minutes or I will forget. There we go. Okay, y'all, I'm about to actually go outside and check my cows. Count them. I saw they're right outside the kitchen window, and they're, some of them are napping, some of them aren't, some of them are standing up. It's early evening, and it's nice and sunny and pretty out there. And a lot of y'all been asking me about my cows, and especially the little baby one that I was feeding. And so we'll go out there and we'll talk about it a little bit if you want to stay with me. I'm going to change my shoes. All right, y'all. I think I got y'all both recording. Yep, let's go on outside. Y'all see I still got to get my Christmas off my front door. Yes, I do. That's what I'm working on today. All right, we'll walk on out here. It is some kind of sunny this afternoon, or early evening, I guess it's getting to be. Let's see here. The story I wanted to tell y'all, I know y'all remember baby that I had to nurse. Well, feed a bottle to. Might better re-explain that. But, do y'all remember after that, I had to sit in the pasture one morning because I had buzzards trying to eat one of the mama cows calving, and I sat down there for 3.5 hours with her. I know a lot of you will remember that. Y'all see them, they eating some hay and they're licking some minerals. But anyway, she was number 18. Well, I don't know if she was just so grateful to me or if it was just God paying me back. But after that, she actually began to foster baby, and she let him nurse. And I tried for about 2 weeks. I tried and tried to go out there. I'd go out there with the bottle, and I'd go out there in the morning and the evening. Hey, Lola, she still hadn't had her calf. She says, I'm still a big girl. But anyway, number 18 that I watched and protected her from all those buzzers and protected her calf, do you know she turned right around and fostered him, and he nurses on her and along with her baby and let me off the hook. So a good deed actually did get rewarded. I was so thankful too. I was very appreciative she did that for me. But yeah, so I quit having to feed him, I don't know, before Christmas. It was just after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas I quit having to feed him after I checked and checked and checked. And of course we watch him. But yeah, he's nursing on her, so I'm just so thankful. He's eating hay and a little bit of grain with the big ones, so he's just doing fantastic. I know y'all see we're down to just hay and grain because there's no grass out here right now. Not during January, during the winter. I was looking to see if I might see number 18, but I don't. And I see the baby cow, but he's way on down the hill at the pond. Y'all see what a easy early evening it is out here. They make you just want to come sit and pile up, nap, and watch them on and off, but I got to get in there and get the rest of that Christmas down. I was just coming out here to see everybody, see how everybody was doing. It's nice to get your coffee in the morning and sit at the breakfast table and look out at them. So very, very nice to do that. If it was warmer, I'd come out here to drink my coffee and read my Bible, but it's really cool in the morning, so I don't. All right, guys, we better go check on that cornbread. Do y'all hear our timer? Yeah! Now, I didn't leave mine in there 25 minutes because John likes it really toasty brown, but the recipe is just 450 for 20 minutes. But I'm just letting you know, okay? Let me get it. Let's check it out. Yum! Here it is. And listen, if you push down on it and it doesn't give and push in, then you know it's done all the way through. If it kind of just springs back just a little bit, you'll know it's done. Okay, guys, and I like to flip mine out on a plate simply because if I leave it in the iron, I'm so sensitive to that. Whoop, he did it! Yay! Doesn't he look good? And you hear him crispy? Yes, so good. But I like flipping out because if I leave him sitting in my iron skillet and I cut slices out, I actually can taste the iron out of the iron skillet, but I'm real sensitive to that, I guess, you know. So I flip mine out and then it lets him stay crispy out here on top, or on the bottom that's now the top. Okay, guys, I'm going to get back to taking my Christmas down, big Christmas around here, and when John gets home, we'll fix us a bowl of this and a piece of this cornbread, and I'll give him say the blessing for it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, one other thing I want to tell y'all, while that oven's real good and hot, and your pan's real good and hot, I'm going to go rinse it out real good with some hot water, and I will take just a clean cloth and wipe it around just with some hot water and no soap. And while that oven's real hot, I'll just slide it back in the oven, and then it's ready for next time. All right, baby.
Heavenly Father, I just thank you so much for today, watching over us, Lord, keeping us safe. Lord, please just lead, guide, and direct us. Forgive us when we fail you. Please just be with the people in our prayers and our nation, Lord. We love you so much. In Jesus Christ's name I pray.
Amen. Okay, guys, it's time to plate this up, or bowl this up, huh? I'll get over here so y'all can see it real good. You want to cut us a couple of pieces of cornbread? You're going to do it in the wedge way, the right way there. Make it look pretty.
I'll do it
Well, that's that whole jalapeno, I think I'll put that back down. You might not want the whole one in there, you might though, you might like that. Let's see, I know you want extra sausage, don't you, baby?
extra sausage, absolutely.
Extra sausage,
Mhm.
okay. Okay. Let me show everybody, there's no more close up of this soup. Doesn't that look good? Good looking soup. Yes it is, New Year's soup. I guess, I really don't know what to call it. Alright, thank you, darling. Now I'll get a piece here. Pretty piece of cornbread. And some butter. I'm not sure everybody can see that. Let me scooch it. Butter. You want butter, baby?
Absolutely.
Okay, guys. Doesn't that look good? Yummy! John's still working, phone's still ringing. Alright, y'all. We're about to enjoy our supper and see what we can find to watch on TV. You gonna tell everybody bye?
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all!